We all celebrated Hockey Day in Canada's 20th year with a great week in swift current, despite the frigid temperatures. Invite was lost in the mail for Tim and I, maybe next year. This year's Hockey Day included 2 overtime thrillers and some great storytelling from right across the country. A big congratulations to all involved. Tim, what was the best part of Hockey Day in Canada?
Did you say an invite was like you would work on Hockey Day? Because you've said no to a lot of stuff in the past.
I'll pull cables, man. It's about hockey in Canada.
Are you kidding? Do anything for the cause.
I'm like Ed Belfour going to Salt Lake, man. I'll carry bags.
Yeah. I won't rip my producer live on air for writing something
for $1 billion.
Written. Anything for
Hold on a second.
Did you make an Ed Belfour?
Sorry, Jay. I didn't mean that.
All right.
He's not talking to me right now.
All right. What did you ask me again?
What was your favorite part of
Listen, Ron MacLean was unbelievable. Ron MacLean doing what he did, hosting all day out there in the cold. We were out in the cold for one day, and you were being and moaning, right?
Well, that was a severe cold weather alert.
Yeah, well, look at this. This was super cold, too.
It was at least 5 degrees
and he was in swift current, and he did the whole day, hosted it, did a wonderful job. He was skating and talking at the same time. I can't even chew bubblegum and walk. Here's Ron MacLean skating and talking.
And then killing it, man.
And then from that wonderful toque, he just got on the road and went to Whistler, BC, and hosted hometown hockey. Like, I don't know how the hell he does it. I'm in awe every day.
Ron MacLean is made from circuitry and wires. If you open him up, he's
Ron MacLean, forget all those games. Forget what Petey and Markstrom did for the Canucks. Forget the overtime winner, top shelf from Tavares in a game that seemed to reignite the rivalry between the Leafs and the Habs and the possibility that they could meet in the postseason again. Ron MacLean was the MVP of the weekend. Forget the Sens getting the big win.
He was the MVP.
Ron MacLean was the MVP, although that pass from Marner to Tavares and then the little shelf job from Tavares. They needed a little bit of that the next day against the Rangers. But whatever.
That was quite the backhand.
We all knew that Gorgiev was going to do what Gorgiev was going to do. Yeah, I knew that. Alexander Gorgiev.
Your boy, Alexander Gorgiev.
We knew that was going to happen.
Bulgaria's finest. By the way, again, we can't say enough how tough it is to do some of the stuff Ron does, right?
Right.
Like, I just, because we geek out on media all the time because we're in the industry. It's like he's taking off skate guards. He's talking about people's families. He's not missing a beat. It is one of the toughest things you could possibly do, man. And kudos to the entire crew. Just fantastic.
Yeah, putting that stuff together is unbelievable, and it's a wonderful day to be a part of. The Leafs were a big part of both of Ron MacLean's scheduled outings.
Yes.
Hockey Day in Canada and hometown hockey. The weekend okay for you? A lot of people in Leaf Nation are talking about the power play, and it's been bad. I think the number is since December 1st, the unit tied for 3rd last overall, scoring less than 13% of the time.
Look, I hear Mike Babcock after the game last night. They went 0 for 4 last night, obviously.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, looked pretty good, though. I thought the power play was pretty good last night. Sorry. I thought the power play was pretty good last night. I thought the power play was pretty good. If you work hard, you play hard, you play hard, you work hard, you win hard, and work together.
Right.
Power plays to me are a black and white issue. Okay?
You score or you don't? Even with, and listen.
Don't give me this, it looked good stuff. I'll hear the Leafs had 55 shots on goal.
Don't give me this,
Don't give me this looked good stuff. I'll hear the argument the Leafs should have won that hockey game all day. Gorgiev was unbelievable. I'll play that game. You either score on the power play with a man up or you don't score. It's a failure or it isn't. And this thing's been a failure for months.
But can you get like they had 20, okay, listen, MSG does not have the greatest statisticians in the world, but they had 23 shots on goal and apparently 20 high danger scoring chances on the power play against the Rangers. That doesn't...
Get the goal, man.
Corsica projected them to score 9.22 goals in the game. They scored 1 against your boy, Gorgiev.
If we live in the world of projections, then it would have been a good night for the Maple Leafs. But we don't.
We don't.
We kind of guy on his birthday, the Leafs did. 55 saves, an incredible performance on hometown hockey last night. But again, the power play, I hate the conversation of, well, it looked good. It looks good if it scores.
No, but
and if it doesn't score, it doesn't look good to me.
But I think that if you get wonderful opportunities, you're not going to get Gorgiev standing on his head every game. It's about getting opportunities. That's the counter for those people from me would be, while a guy stood on his head, you're not going to get that every game. If you can produce those type of chances, eventually you're going to score on the power play.
All right, I'll hear that. That's fair.
But That doesn't change the fact that you're third from worst since December 1st. And we were talking about this being one of the greatest power plays that we've ever seen.
Like before the season, if I were to tell you, you know what? Worried about the power play with the
Yeah.
Leafs. You'd look at me like I have a third eye growing out of my head.
I often do.
But that's where we're at now with this power play. Do I have a third eye growing out of my head?
No, you don't.